Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host, Saeed. We do want to thank you for joining us tonight, viewers. Remember, I will always encourage you, viewers, to share our Facebook stream and our YouTube. On Facebook is Real Talk with Saieed Ali. On YouTube it's TT Real Talk. Subscribe, like, share, Trinidad and Tobago. So, as we start off our program tonight, Energy Minister Stuart Young have stated that Woodside Energy is to resume natural gas production shortly. The minister announced that an unplanned technical issue caused a major natural gas supplier to shut down its production. The closure affected the 4 plants on the Point Lisa's industrial estate production and consequently earnings, but did not affect the operation of the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission. In response to the question as to when the gas production would resume, Young said the energy company informed him that its safety process has gone well and it's expected to resume its gas production in a phased basis shortly. Viewers, Woodside is also confirmed that it has continued to investigate its incident, which also affected its operation at the Greater Angostura Oil and Gas Field offshore Trinidad. Woodside's website stated that the Greater Angostura Field is an offshore conventional oil and gas field located 38 kilometers northeast of Trinidad and Tobago. So viewers, I am Saieed Ali. You are viewing Real Talk with Saieed Ali on Synergy Network. We are live from 7 to 8 p.m. viewers, with a rerun the next day from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Remember, we are also on Facebook, viewers. Real Talk with Saieed Ali on Facebook. Like and share our stream, viewers. We are also on YouTube. It's TT Real Talk. Subscribe, hit the bell, and you would know when we go live. Subscribe, viewers. Now, Real Talk is offering you 4% on our fixed deposit, viewers. Remember, be a member of the Real Talk Credit Union Information. Be a member. We encourage you to be a member. Now, no other financial institution in Trinidad and Tobago is offering you 4% on our fixed deposit, a savings. If you have $100,000, I always like to elaborate. If you have $100,000 and you invest that for 5 years with Real Talk, it's $20,000 in interest you're going to be getting for 5 years. Imagine that, eh? For 5 years. Now, at the end of every year, the $4,000 interest you will be getting, you could pay your internet bill, you could pay your cable bill, you could pay your light bill. Now, when you take out money from your pocket and pay these bills, at the end of the year, when you collect your interest, it goes back into your savings. So technically, the interest from your savings pays your bill. Pays your bill. And then with the introduction of property tax to come, you will have money. Imagine you have this money put down in Real Talk saving, and at the end of the 12 months, you're paying your bill with it. So that interest pays a bill that you don't have to dig in your pocket deeper. Now that is what you call an investment. That is what you call your money working for you. Does any other financial institution pay that? No. Do they give you advice like that? No. Only where? Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Only with Real Talk with Saieed Ali you will get that. So viewers, remember, I'm a spiritual consultant. Those of you having spiritual problem, you can also contact me. Our numbers will be on screen shortly, viewers. Remember, Real Talk is a group of company, viewers. Popping up money. Real Talk is a group of company. We have real estate, we have equipment rental, we have executive rental, we have Real Talk Credit Union Information, we have Real Talk with Saieed Ali on television, Synergy Television. we have also Real Talk Security and Intelligence Unit. Viewers, get in touch with our office, set up an appointment, and open a fixed deposit. So at the end of each year, for 5 years, you will be paying a bill. You don't have to dig in your pocket to pay a bill. That bill will automatically be paid with the interest you are getting. I am showing you how to make money on your money. That is what I am doing. You want to be smart? You want to be smart? I will show you how to do it. Some of viewers, Prime Minister Dr. Saieed Ali has confidentially asserted that the Tobago House of Assembly, the THA operation, stands as undeniable evidence of the effectiveness of the government proposed local government reform. He also emphasized the success achieved by the Assembly, highlighting it as an indication that efforts towards reforming local government can yield positive outcome. While referring to his initial involvement in the evolution of the THA in 1980, Dr. Rowley said, there was a stark divergence of opinion within Tobago population of a Tobago House or a Tobago Assembly, similar to the present mixed reaction to local government reform. He added that they have been saying local government is a problem because it is not providing the service that you require. Listen to this.
The same way in 1980 there was a lot of conversation about the failure and the insufficiency of the Tobago County Council as the government structure for Tobago. We are there now in Trinidad. In Trinidad, we have been saying for a very long time that local government is a problem because it is not providing the service that you require. So it's more recognized for complaints as against discharge of responsibilities. The main reason for that is that it has evolved from the colonial days where the colonial masters would give you a little bit of authority but hold on to the rest to make sure that they're in charge. So they give but they hold on to it.
PM called one person to vote for local government reform in order to build local government. I also believe that this local government will benefit all citizens and they will see an improvement in the quality of their lives. Listen to the PM.
The law has been passed, but not all of it has been proclaimed. We are saying to you now in your districts, vote for local government reform. Authorize us to make the changes that are in the recommendations. The things that the commonplace things that you see. Build local government. The more you build the management structure, the more efficient the management structure becomes, the more responsibility you can take on at the local level. And we believe that that will contribute and redound to the benefit of all the citizens, and you will see an improvement in your quality of your life. Where is the proof of that? Well, the proof of that is look at Tobago. The Tobago model has succeeded. I will tell you here that the quality of life at the district level is better in Tobago than it is in Trinidad because there's a better management structure in place. And the resources in Tobago are managed more directly.
Now, the PM is boasting about management structure in Tobago. Why didn't they restructure Petrotrin and the refinery? If you know that Tobago have a better management structure and Tobago is doing better than Trinidad, why didn't the government or the energy department or the energy minister restructure Petrotrin board and the refinery board, change the entire production of the refinery. Why didn't they do that? They sell the refinery to buy oil and gas. Imagine that, eh? We sell the pitch lake to buy pitch. We break down or we shut down the sugar industry in Trinidad and Tobago to import sugar. Imagine that. Imagine that. Sold the pitch lake to buy pitch. Shut down sugar cane to import sugar. We shut down the refinery to import gas and oil. Heritage Petroleum, big profits. Big profits. Who's benefited from that? Who's benefited from that? If they did structure or restructure the management board, let me tell you something, the government would have been reaping money. Reaping money. If I have a board, a Real Talk group that is not performing, I would restructure the whole board. Because our focus is about production. Once you have production, you make money. You can't make money and you have production. It don't work like that. You have to have proper production in order to make proper money. You can't have it two ways. Production yield what? Money. No money, no production. Any businessman will tell you that. Caller, good night.
Saeed, President, good night.
To you, my darling.
Saeed, nobody don't want to hear that man sit down there in that red jersey. We fed up of him. We sick of him. I want, after this local election, he feels sick just how he feel when he lost in Tobago. Don't come with no reform nonsense now. After how much years all you sit down there and all your Constantina and they're doing nothing for people in this place. What the hell you talking about reform and apologizing? Nobody don't want no apology for you, from you. It's only the dumbos. Them who never went to school and who talking about if we change, we have to start from scratch and all this other nonsense. They went to school in August, not even July, in August. Right? We don't want to hear about Rowley again. Rowley had it. He field day, Saeed. He had it field day to make us suffer in this country, just like Robinson. And when you see them ministers do wrong, same thing Eric Williams used to do, make them ambassadors, ship them out the country, let them represent Trinidad outside there. Right? So that's all that is from inception. All the corruption, all the nonsense is from inception of this country under PNM. All they ain't born yet. Right? So I could tell you because I'm in it from 7 years old, seeing it. Good? It is no use with them again. No use. All them ministers, you see, Gopi School family get charged. You see anything come out of it? Let it was some little black boys from Laventille or the Beatum or somewhere. You would have seen the picture on the front page and what they charge them for and all of that. Corruption, why they're not being charged and bring before the court? Huh? No. We had enough. We had enough. And we want that when, after this reform, as he said, after we will reform his behind, that he will go home in Tobago and chill out. Thank you, Saeed. Good night.
Thank you, my dear. So viewers, like I say, persons of interest. Persons of interest tonight. So we have Vinod Dipchan. Vinod, I will continue highlighting you until you bring what belongs to me. Vinod, where is this vehicle? Where is this vehicle? I will continue lighting up. According to camera, light it up. I will continue lighting it up until this vehicle is in my compound. I don't care who knows what about you. You are dealing with me. You understand? You didn't stick to your end of the bargain. You're a serious man, you like to duck and hide. I'm a serious man, I like to put things on top of the table. So anybody with information concerning this aqua, it's a PEA 578, straight up back. Anybody with information concerning this? Let me know what the car is. I have bailiff ready to go and get the car. You see, I go tell you something. I go tell you something, viewers. Come back to me. I go tell you something. Now, people go say, Saieed, oh, you just do spirit work. And why you don't do something to the man? I go hear this. There are spiritual problems and there are physical problems. Somebody come to me with a spiritual problem, we deal with it in a spiritual way. But when you take money from me, it has no spirit in that. When you don't pay me, it has no spirit work in that. You understand? What I will do is I will put you on television. When I put you on television and people understand what you do, you create a whole bacchanal by yourself. You understand? Because people wouldn't trust you again. You wanted money borrowed, not a problem. You want to run, you want to duck? Well, what I go tell you, you duck. The more you duck is the more people will see it. I'm also looking for Narissa Mohammed. Narissa, drop the Corolla for me tomorrow. I'll let you know one time. PCZ 8917. PCZ 8917. You call me today. Hear what Narissa do, man. Come back to me. Narissa called me today. She said, Saieed, I heard you have my name mentioned on TV. Narissa get time after time after time. Company call her, ducking, all kind of thing. Now you put it on TV. You hear, put it up. If you do what you're supposed to do from the beginning, your picture would have never reached on television. It would have never reached on television. So while you ducking one way, Narissa, the public knowing the other way. I don't like people who doing that. I don't like that. Drop your property on my compound, and then I go take all you off TV. Well, Rokel Sozano. Rokel Sozano. Now, she working in the army, you know. Trying to beg, you all feel it's joke. We don't expect these people in this position, you understand, to be ducking and running and hiding. You wanted money borrowed, not a problem. You come, we make your arrangement, you read your contract, you sign it. What's the problem now? Drop your extra in Real Talk group. And the more you run, like the rest of them, like I say, Rokel Sozano, bring your extra, drop it in the compound, and I will stop mentioning your name. It's nice and easy like that, you know. Whether you are your family from Mayaro or the guy from Mentong, come back to you. You can't run and hide. I will get information. Information will come to me. Is that your family from Rio Claro? Drop it here. From Mayaro, drop it here. Or the guy in Port of Spain, drop it to me. You understand? I was fair with you. You call, we talk, your time pass, your time come and pass again when we call. You understand? And you want to play running and ducking and hiding? No, don't do Saieed that. Don't do Real Talk that. I am a fair person with everybody. You deal straight, I deal straight. You want to play ducking like a duck? Not a problem. First as you ducking like a duck, I will put you like the breeze blow you. Trinidad and Tobago will know. So don't feel all I could go now, and all I want to hit Saieed and letter of defamation of character because oh Saieed pull you up. Really? Black and white document. Black and white document. The first thing the lawyer will ask you, your time pass? Yes. So why did you drop the vehicle for the company? Why did you drop the vehicle for your company? You look for where you get. You want to go for the magistrate? Carry me. Carry me. The magistrate will ask you, you had agreement with Saieed? Yes. You failed to make payments? Yes. Your time passed? Yes. Why you ducking? Why you ducking? So any one of these three names wants to bring a letter and drop it for Saieed to go to court, I welcome the letter. But one thing I know, One thing I know, you see, wasting my time is very expensive. And wasting my lawyer time to come for this nonsense that you put yourself in, let me tell you something, she's very expensive. Very expensive coming to sign. So if that's all your plan, with all your lawyer and whoever advising all your, let me tell you something, I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead. You feel afraid? No, come into the spiritual part. Side. We know I could do spiritual work. I could do spiritual work if I like to you know what happened there? You might end up like a vagrant because you don't have money to put gas, you don't have money to buy clothes, you don't have money to buy food. Where you going to end up? Where you going to end up? There are two ways I could go about it, you know, but I choose this way. I choose this way. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break. But when we come back, viewers, from this break, we're going to continue with THA evidence that local government reform works after this.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. Realtalk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtalk Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Rhetoric Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtor Group of Companies and Licensed Moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Realtalk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtalk Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
So welcome back to Retalk viewers. I want a little understand. Dealing with Saieed is nice and easy, you know. It's straightforward, you know. You present your documents, you come clean, the board pass it, you get your money. Make your payments and we good. That's all. Make your payments and we good. Let me tell you something. I not the bank to send a bailiff for 100 times by your house, you know. No, me are doing that. I like you up on TV, let you never know what you're doing Saieed. Come so and so time and you see so and so and so. I will go so and so time with a police and a bailiff and I will meet so and so. But I ain't coming by your house. You supposed to know you had to come here. You supposed to know your time frame pass. Bring in what you had to bring in. Read your contract. I'm very serious. That's why people don't like me. You see, come into business. Come into business, I am a very, very serious man. Let me tell you something. There's many spiritual work I could do, you know. There's many things I could do, you know. But putting them on TV is the easiest thing for me. Watch me, I had to get up 3 o'clock in the morning, you know. Me, I had to sit down in 2 hours of prayer, you know. Hey, director, run that video for me. And you're on TV? Your job place gonna know how nice person you are. But if you're any police, if you're any army, if you're any coast guard, well, everybody gonna know how nice person you are. Back to the THA reform. The ultimate aim is to create healthy and comfortable living environment where families, neighbors, and community can feel a sense of belonging. Listen to this. Listen to this video after we go talk.
But what we should look at is, what does local government do? What is local government? Which I think is the question you posed to me. Local government is the administration of state. The administration and management of the state that impact your life at the closest level to you wherever you live. It involves your backyard, your streets, your districts, whether it's a health district. It involves providing you with protection from harm, looking after you from insect vector control, rodent control, collecting your garbage, cleansing, and so on, to ensure that where you live is healthy, is connected, is comfortable, and it's an environment in which you and your family, your neighbors, can call home, not just your yard and your house, but all the areas that you interact with, all the things that you do that require the government dealing with you at that level wherever you live. There's a Ministry of Local Government, and there has been so for the longest while. A ministry in the capital city, and there's a minister in the cabinet who has responsibility for ensuring that these local services that you need in your neighborhood are supplied as the government expects them to be supplied to you. So the Ministry of Local Government exists and has existed for quite some time.
Now, Trinidad and Tobago, the government and the Prime Minister admits the service unto people. But the thing is, let me tell you this, Let me tell you this. We know how to reform nothing. Nothing you had to reform. Minister that is representing the community or the constituency, it is his job to make sure that your constituency is properly taken care of. You don't need a local government to make sure your backyard is taken care of. You don't need a local government to make sure your street light working. You don't need a local government to make sure your road proper. You don't need that. What you need is the minister that is responsible for the community or the constituency to do his blinking work. That is what he's supposed to do. Don't blame local government. Don't blame local government. There's a councillor in the community. Councillors go to the MPs. MPs go to Parliament. MPs go to Finance Minister. Sort out the money problem, and my constituency that I representing is properly well taken care of. That is all they have to do, viewers. This has nothing to do with local government election. This has nothing to do with reforming nothing. This has to do with the minister who is responsible for his constituency to make sure it is functioning proper. Am I right or am I wrong? First thing they will say, oh, local government not functioning. To hell with local government. Minister of the constituency is responsible. That is common sense. Moving along. UNC leader Kamala Prasad Bisesa at the party's claim. The parties at Palms Club, San Fernando meeting last night has stated that she is not apologizing to anyone for taking a stand against criminals. Now this happened in Palms Club. Following criticism, Prasad Bisasa aired a voice note of a woman calling desperately for help during a home invasion. She asked, what kind of country is it when the Prime Minister is defending the protection of criminals instead of defending victims of home invasion and crime? Listen to this.
That could be your wife, that could be your daughter, that could be your mother, and that could be you, any one of you, Sachin. That could be any one of you. So what do you do? What do you do? What would you do when they invade your home? When they hold on your wife or your daughter to rape and rob? What would you do? Criminals invade all kinds of terror and horror. What should you do? What should you do, Rowley? What should you do? Empty the clip! Empty the clip! And then, reload. What kind of country we live in when the Prime Minister is defending the protection of criminals? Not you, not the law-abiding ones, the criminals. What about defending the victims of home invasion and crime? Victims suffer from depression, anxiety, constant fear.
So now Trinidad and Tobago, Prasad Bisasa stated that she wanted to make it very clear that she apologized to no one for saying to light up criminals, and noted that when the UNC wins the next general election, persons will have easier access to licensed firearms. The opposition.
I want to make one thing very clear concerning my comments to light up the criminals who invade your homes. I apologize to absolutely no one for saying to light up the criminals who are invading homes, killing mercilessly and forcing you to live in fear. After the UNC wins the next election, you will have the right to stand your ground. After the UNC wins the next general election, you will have easier access to legal firearms.
Trinidad and Tobago. A judge last year, bandit broke into his home. His wife and daughter were fearful for their life. A judge, a couple of weeks ago, a magistrate, a couple of weeks ago, a judge home, a justice home, bandit run into the property. Bandit run into their property. So where did it reach? Where criminal activity reached down to? The judges and the magistrates now. Judges and the magistrate. So the first judge, when bandit went to his home, you know what he said? He said, my wife could have been raped and murdered. My daughter could have been raped and murdered also. 2 or 3 weeks after that, you know, he gave her unlicensed a guy with an illegal firearm bail for about 10,000. I think of that right here on my program. Right here on my program. A bandit with an illegal firearm enter your property, your wife. You understand. You tell the public your wife and your daughter could have been raped and murdered. A couple of weeks after that, you grant me a illegal firearm holder bail. And you want to set an example? Your wife was at the mercy of a holder of an illegal firearm right here. Your daughter too. A couple of weeks ago when the judge home was broken into, what she did? What it did? It goes to show even the judge and the magistrate now, their home, or homes, and children are targets to criminal. So, over the last incident that took place where the woman shot the bandit, I am not hearing anything from the Minister of National Security. We are not hearing anything from the Commissioners of Police. We are not hearing anything. Everybody is silent on it. Everybody is silent, but talk on the streets is that they want to charge the woman for manslaughter. Those bandits should have been all your house. I'm not afraid to say it, you know. This is real talk. I'm not buttering up nothing for nobody, you know. Because the judge is a human being, he's a robot. You understand? He's a human being, he's not a robot. One bullet and you're dead. I'm not saying I come on after you, but bandits on the street. They jump in your car, you're going down the road, you ain't know where a car could pull up from and offload it on you, and that's the end of you. That's where you like. I am asking all you. Because apparently the Commissioner of Police, I don't know, like she take vacation already. Nobody's coming out and saying anything on this matter. Nobody's highlighting the matter. Nobody's coming out to tell individuals how to protect your home. One senior officer came out and said, protect your property at all costs. You think I go sit down there and watch a bandit come in my house and rape my wife and rape my daughter and rob me of everything? And then when they walk in, going to pick up the 60-inch TV or the 50-inch TV and they're walking with it on their shoulder, you have to be mad, boy. Fitzgerald Hyde, the Minister of National Security. Where is him? Oh, I forget. How quickly we forget. Wasn't that the same man who said, it is not my job to keep you safe? His job is to provide resources. But yet we have police station renting from the owner of the building. What the hell kind of resource is that? Call a good night.
Good night, Saeed. This is the invitation back to Vegas.
Make it short and sweet. On fire tonight.
I too, I go be on fire. I battle with Kamala. Listen to me. The Prime Minister say, if they jump a yard, they come in to cut down, they come in to pick Zabuka. So you know what is his solution based on that? If you don't want them come in the yard, cut down only Zabuka tree. Yeah, that is what I mean to say. I don't understand.
Wait now, so he planning to bring Zabuka from Ghana?
No, it's good for yam. Now the other thing, them fellas and them, like Fitzy and Tight Pants and all of them. You remember, it had a fella who is now the Minister of Poya, the new Agriculture Minister. What he was training his little children with, not high-powered rifle. So they were anticipating what is happening now. If they had intelligence, they go know, and they want us to be like sitting ducks. I agree with Kamala and I'm batting with Chief. Empty the clip with full force.
Thank you, my friend. Let me tell you something, Trinidad and Tobago. It's not easy, you know. It's not easy, you know. Now, Kamala said, she said, people didn't like her saying, draw your licensed firearm and light them up. Empty the clip. So in Trinidad language, she said, you have to load up the matic, pull it back, and knock it on them, and then knock it again on them. Listen to this.
They didn't like me saying, draw your licensed firearm and light them up. So I wouldn't say that tonight. I'll tell you in Trinidad language to let you know I do listen to them. Trinidad language tonight. You have to load up the matic. You have to load up this matic. You have to pull it back. You have to knock it on them. And then knock it again. Knock it again. When the criminals are coming through your door of your home, You have to load up the magic. You understand? You have to, whatever is the word, Gary knows the word. Yeah, I know the word, but I prefer not to say it. So you have to load up the magic. Then knock it again. When they come through your door, knock it on them again and again.
Now, Trinidad and Tobago, understand this, eh? But before we go to that, here it is. No dip chan. I tell you, I'm highlighting all here, you know. I'm highlighting all here, you know. I'm making all here to understand. I'm making all here to understand. All I want to duck. I side making all here to understand that the public will know what all you're doing. Vinod. Don't run. Don't run. Then they say the longest rope have I end. Well, your end reach. Your end reach. Public vehicle. Anybody with information to this vehicle? Let me tell you something. Anybody bring the vehicle, then you're getting a reward. Anybody bring the vehicle, you're getting a reward. I don't business who bring it. You're getting a reward because that presently belongs to a realtor group. Let Vinod run and duck and hide. Go like a duck. Me a business. I'm looking for Marissa Mohammed. Marissa, you call me today. We have an agreement by 12 tomorrow. I told you I put your picture up on TV. I told you that. So whoever you hear it from, let her go back and tell your side, put you up again tonight. You need to talk to him. You can't talk and I can't talk at the same time on the phone. You're damn wrong. You have to 12 o'clock tomorrow to drop my vehicle. And Monday, back up again. Looking for Raquel Sozano. Raquel, darling, you should have listened to the company. You should have listened to the rep when they talk to you. But you want to play wrong, you want to play strong at the same time. So when you play wrong and strong, and you know there's consequences, we go deal with it. Drop the X-Trail for Realtor Group of Company. And we go talk business after. All I want you drop your property on my compound, your time pass, we go talk after. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we go finish up with Kamala after this.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtor Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtor Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Realtor Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtor Group of Companies building at number 14 Grooney Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Trinidad and Tobago, we might take this for kicks. But when a bandit come into your home, there's nothing but kicks there, you know. Is kick, is cuff, is bust head, is battered, is break teeth, is break hand. It looks like peas, merciless. Merciless. So the opposition leader also noted that an article said she was reckless for standing up for persons. So who she gonna stand up for animal? I mean, they'd have animal shelter. But, oh gosh. Oh. Since they are entitled to their opinion, she said also be entitled to her opinion, as she prefer to be reckless than other things. Listen to this.
Reckless gambler. Reckless gambler. So they're saying, I am reckless for standing up for you. And they're entitled to their opinions. You have your opinions, a free country. That's their opinion. I have no issue with that. I respect their opinions, but I am also entitled to my opinions. And you know, today I say I prefer to seem or appear to be reckless than to be feckless, which means doing nothing, saying nothing, no answers and no solutions. They torture and kill you, and then say I am reckless for saying light them up. Criminals' rights should cease to exist when they enter and invade your home.
Come back to Real Talk viewers. Caller, good night.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Go right ahead, my friend.
So are we saying, sir, light them up?
Me, light them up. But then I have a different method too, you know. Watch me, when you jump in my property, me I killing you again, you know. I get smart now. I have 2 Rottweiler, I have 2 Pitbull. I go wound you where you can't go nowhere, and I will turn my back.
No, the fact is people need to understand this thing, right? People need to understand what is really going on. When them fellas come in your house, it's still be killing them. That is what's going on now.
Yes.
That is exactly what's going on. But I feel you understand, making people go missing, right? People understand go missing now because when you do the right thing, they come and they lock you up. You understand what I'm saying? The law is against the law abiding citizens in this country. People need to understand that too. So the best thing to do is come together and people understand go missing and in this country because it doesn't make sense to go to the police anymore because the police control the PNM. If you understand what I'm trying to tell you, but I want to find out something though, that kind of symposium will be hosted recently, right? The 50th anniversary of CARICOM, and now this King of Ghana who come in here. Who is really paying for all these things? By taxpayers?
Yes.
Trinidad and Tobago taxpayers money paying for these things? So we must bring people here, give them the best thing to eat, the best thing to drink, the best housing. Them come on a free vacation. Why people in this country stop buying money? That's what's going on in this country. They were rolling encouraging in this country. And when you come in and tell me now, oh, you apologize for the road, partner, you riding in a taxpayer vehicle where you don't want to buy nothing and no parts of that. You understand? We people out there are going and face it. When we suspension, mash up and all them big old road and fix them. And then they come in now when they play the telling you about the local government reform. And this is the Foster comment with this whole article we come out with them. Foster comment want to chastise the opposition leader for she comment. And at the same man take a sit and carry and I'm going to bring family business on it. And they want to come and talk about that people, right? Anyhow, you enjoy a nice day, enjoy your weekend.
Thank you, my friend, to you and the family also. Trinidad and Tobago, let me tell you something. We deal with the issue here on Real Talk with Saieed Ali. The issue now is too many home invasions taking place in Trinidad and Tobago. Let me tell you something. The head of the Security Council for Trinidad and Tobago said nothing. The Minister of National Security said nothing. The Commissioner of Police for Trinidad and Tobago up to now haven't released a statement in Trinidad and Tobago. A senior police officer who is in no way involved in any political party or ministerial position His job is a TTPS senior officer. You know what he said? Defend your property at all costs. I am not telling you to go buy a gun. I am not telling you to go and buy a gun, but defend your property at all costs. You know what I would like to see happen in Trinidad and Tobago? Let me tell you something. All of us say I want this and I want that. But I would love to, let me tell you something. God is working such a way. You see some senior members in parliament, some high-ranking judge or magistrate or something. Let me tell you something. God should allow some robbery. You understand? And you see how the lady had to beg? Report stating that the lady had to beg. Good mother and the good father son didn't want to hear the lady. I coming in whether I like it or not. When she draw the gun, how much of them run? How much of them run? Everybody else beside one. Everybody else beside one. And I must let them come in. I must let them come in to interfere with my wife and my children. My son was almost kidnapped 2 3/4 years back. You think I gonna take it easy with bandits? I was a father. I am a father. I was a victim of a crime. I am a victim of a crime. Rolly want to tell me if he issue firearm for homeowners, Trinidad and Tobago will turn like the Wild Wild West. Let me tell you something, Trinidad and Tobago. Thank God I have the ability to do spiritual work. There is 4 of them less in the country. 4 of them less in the country. You think I care about them more than father if they're good son or bad son? You interfere with my son. So you can't be a good son to your mother and father by interfering with other people's children. No, it don't work like that. I deal with you in my way. In my way. What about taxi drivers who get up from 4 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock in the night? And a bandit go just stick them up and take their money. That right? That right? So what about if a bandit now interfere with a bandit family? The bandit they go like that. Reality check. If a bandit interfere with a bandit family, they may go like that. Tell something, Trinidad and Tobago, you gonna love me, you know. Or you would not love me. But thank God nobody can come around me. Because I will do like when Navinis do. We go light, we light. Yeah, we go light, we light. I do business who like it or not, you know. I know the court can't charge me for lighting a light, you know. Because when I go in and I watch him, I go say, hey, Your Honor, so and so and so and so and so. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall be covered under the shadows of the Almighty. That is why I be so brave. I know who I am. I know who I represent. I am Saieed Ali. I represent Trinidad and Tobago. I represent our voice. I represent our people. Come around me now. Remember when they are saying trying to come around me? Oh, there's a loudmouth man on television. Where you end up? Where you end up in a mini accident? You should have go back on TV and play loudmouth in me again. I come here to change Trinidad and Tobago. We got 11 laws amended and passed in Trinidad and Tobago. They say, Saieed, you can't get marijuana decriminalized. Eh? You know my light a light? Paris says, Saieed, take it. And we get it. And we get it. I was the only one in Trinidad and Tobago push for pepper spray when the Andrea Barrett incident happened. And we get it? And we get it? Let me tell you something, Trinidad and Tobago. When I come here and I tell you, I pushing for X, Y, and Z, bet your last 10 cents or your last dollar it coming to pass. I here to make friends. I here to iron out situations. That's why I am here. And the good thing about it is that I don't have to beg for an ad to keep the program running. I hear with a reason and a purpose. I am in Trinidad and Tobago for a reason and a purpose. And I am serving it to the fullest of my ability. So the same people who they say, oh, Saieed, me, I like you. Let me tell you something. When we push for something, it's you and your whole damn family benefiting. When Rowley wants to talk about we need to reform local government election, no. The minister in charge of the constituency is responsible for the community, not local government. I just tell you, I am not a politician, you know. But you see when he started talking foolish talk, no, don't come around me with that. Don't come around me with them nonsense. Not Saieed. So viewers, I want to encourage you all tonight. We have about 2 minutes left on our program. I want to encourage you all tonight to grab the opportunity of a 4% investment. Remember, I'm a licensed money lender. Those of you who wants cash borrow, our numbers is on screen, viewers. Contact our office, set up an appointment. Come and see one of our representatives and have a discussion, and you will know how you're going forward from there. Be a part of the Real Talk Credit Union information. Be a member. Be a person that wants to invest to make money. Viewers, if you have your wedding coming up and you're looking for executive ride, we have Range Rover, we have Porsche. Real Talk Executive Rental. Drive out your wedding in a nice Range Rover, in a nice Porsche. As I say, you're getting your wedding or a special event. Once you rent our vehicle, Range Rover or Porsche, you get a live streaming, you get a DJ for your wedding. We want a better package than that. You don't have to go and hustle for DJ and hustle for somebody to stream and videotape. No, you're getting all that. One package at Real Talk Executive Rental. So viewers, it's Friday night. Be safe over the weekend. The weekend starts tonight. Be careful how you're drinking. Be careful how you're driving. Remember, always keep your head on your shoulder. And check your surrounding. Until we meet again, viewers, I am Saieed Ali. You are viewing Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Good night.